Hello, everybody. How are y'all? It's been a while. It's been a while. I am applaud to be with you guys on today. Yes, I'm wearing my breast cancer awareness shirt. Big ups to the breast cancer survivors. Anybody that's ever had cancer, God bless you and may He keep you. I'm not gonna be before you long. I want to touch on a subject that everybody's speaking on. See, one thing about me, I like to keep quiet because it be on somebody else's business. You feel me? And I'm not big on social media as far as like everybody getting on platform and just giving their opinions and stuff like that. I do it when I feel the need. I've never been a follower. I've always been a leader. Let's get that straight. But anyway, what I want to speak on is because everybody has an opinion. And because this month we are celebrating it. So I would like to speak on it because me as a child, I've witnessed it. And there was a book that was written behind it. Okay? Domestic violence. You heard me. Should I say it again? Domestic violence is at an all-time high in this month for some reason in this year. I have seen on social media alone within this month so many heartaches, so many breakups, to domestic violence. And it had me wondering, like, what is all this? Where is all this coming from? Why is the abuser so full of anger? What's really going on? Well, I'm giving my opinion, my take. Okay? As you all know, everybody's been watching the LaTruths. And I love them dearly. I watch them on every platform. I love Brianna. She's beautiful. You know, I hate that she's going through that. You know what I'm saying? And Mr. LaTruth, I also love him as well. You know, I watch everything he has going on. But what struck me is everybody has an opinion about what's going on in their household. Okay, yeah. Miss LaTruth put it out there. You know what I'm saying? She videotaped it, which was the right thing to do, you know, about what was going on within her home. And then she also had a witness, so that was good, which was her father. Domestic violence is a silent killer. Okay? If you haven't been through domestic violence, God bless you. That's what's up. I've never been. Now, I've been I've been verbally abused in relationship with my baby father of 11 years. Yes, I've been verbally abused. But he's never put his hand on me but one time. And that one time that he put his hand on me, baby, that was the last time. Because you're not going to put your hands on me. You're not going to feel like you're going to put your hands on me because I'm worth more than you putting your hands on me. And I'm the same way. I walk away. I don't like to argue. I hate to argue because if I'm going to be with you, we got to compromise. We got to sit and talk about whatever our disagreement is. Neither one of us need to be getting loud and over talking each other and saying things that way because that starts a big fight. And I know a lot of you may not agree with me right now, but it does because the abuser mental is messed up. The abuser don't want to hear what you got to say because the abuser is always right. Okay? I wrote down a few subjects that I'm going to speak on. Okay? A narcissist. Does anybody know what a narcissist is? A narcissist is a person that controls your mind. They make you feel like, okay, how can I put this? They make you feel like they're not They don't do no wrong. They always argue, then be the first one to try to cover it up, be nice. They're a liar. They lie about a lot. You know what I'm saying? Everything is a game to them. You feel me? When you get into an argument, they want to try to pamper it up, cover it up. You know what I'm saying? A narcissist will have you believing that you're the problem, basically. Okay? A narcissist is a manipulator, a person that manipulates the situation. Okay? I don't know the Latrus like that. I watch them. You know what I'm saying? We never knew that this was going on until it got publicized, until stuff started hitting social media. Okay? Until somebody got tired of being quiet. Okay? That goes back to what I just said. What a narcissist will have you thinking that you're the problem. Then when you look at the big picture and you see who really the problem is, after you sit back and study, and I've been with this person for so long, only you and that person know what's going on. You can bring whatever you want to bring to social media, and a person gonna turn it around to make it feel like, damn, she wrong or he wrong. And in reality, we don't know what the hell is going on. All we know is what's being put in front of our screens, in front of our faces. So that's what we go on. But until you look at the big picture, until that person finally comes out, like Miss LaTruth did today, and me, because I've watched, and I'm going to tell you my story before I leave about my experience growing up, okay, watching domestic violence being played out in front of my eyes. Okay, so Miss LaTruth, I applaud you, sweetheart. If this is what, and I believe you, God knows in heaven, I believe you. See, the abuser will always try to come back and cover up stuff, especially when your name, you're trying to, cover up your name, trying to make your name not be, I say, damaged. I say you out of here, Mr. LaTruth. You feel me? I love you dearly. I pray for y'all marriage. I really hope y'all get it together, whether you together or you're not. You feel me? My prayers are with you guys. But this domestic violence, because domestic violence is this month, and it has opened up a lot of women's eyes, we gotta speak on it. Because like I said, and I'm going to say it again, domestic violence is a silent killer. Okay? It will have you in the closet with your mouth closed. Okay? I witnessed this. And my heart goes out to all the women that are putting up with abuse by their man and then covering it up. Okay, yeah, we go through our problems or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm in a relationship. You feel me? My relationship ain't perfect. But you better believe me and my husband, we sit down and we talk about it. Because, baby, ain't now one of us going to overpower the next. First of all, you got to think about your children. If you have kids within the home, you got to think about you just got to think about their surroundings. You feel me? You can't just think about you and the person that your partner, and y'all arguing, and you don't see them kids there. That abuse them too. And this is what I suffer from. Okay? This is what I suffer from. As a child, growing up, I was born in Gainesville, Florida. I grew up under my uncle and his wife and his 5 kids in Ocala, Florida. I don't know if a lot of you know where Ocala, Florida is. It's not far up from Orlando. Maybe I can say like an hour. Okay, I was raised on a little country town called Reddick, Florida, if you guys are familiar with that. Okay. I wasn't raised by my mom because I'm my mom's identical twin, and for some reason, me and my mom just did not get along. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't my fault. I didn't ask to be here. My mom didn't want me. You know what I'm saying? That's a whole nother story. Hey, I done cried. I done all that. All that's over with. It's not even about me right now. You feel me? But so my uncle, I went and my uncle raised me, him and his wife. Me not knowing that my uncle was abusive to his wife until I stayed into the household. See, that's another thing. You got to be living up on a person's roof to know what a person going through before you go to popping your gums. Because you can say what you want to say. But until you live that, that's when you can speak facts. Everybody got their own opinion about what's going on with the Latrus and don't even know those people's situation, don't know what's going on up under their roof unless you've been watching those videos. But anyway, enough of that. Back to what I was saying. So my uncle raised me, right? Because I was always an uncle's girl. You know what I'm saying? He was more like my father figure. I lost my dad at the age of 16. So me not knowing that my uncle was abusive to his wife, the first night that I witnessed this, we were coming from church because we went to church Monday through Wednesday. My uncle was a deacon in the church. My uncle will always go to church, act holier than thou, and come home and act like the devil from hell. Okay? So when he first came out, when he first started putting his hands on his wife, I was shocked because it was a potato fight. It was like they were throwing potatoes at each other, and the kids were in the way. And they got five kids, and I'm the oldest. I'm the niece. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna protect the children. You feel me? I'm young. I'm 15, 16. You feel me? I ain't got no business going through this. I'm in high school. I'm trying to get my education, but all while trying to do that, I'm in abuse. I'm going through it. You feel me? Like, I don't know which way to turn. My hair was coming out. I had done lost weight. I looked like a malnutrition child. It's a story behind this, you guys. Just listen to me. So the first fight was a potato fight. So I'm telling my uncle, I'm like, you know what I'm saying? What you doing? This your wife. You know what I'm talking about? Why is you doing this potato fight in front of these kids? So before I knew it, he had done, my auntie ran, I call her auntie because that's his wife. She's going to always be my auntie because she raised me. She did that. So my auntie ran down the stairs to get away from my uncle. Do you know my uncle went and caught her? Jack, I have never seen this before. This was my first time ever seeing domestic violence. Jacked her up, threw her up against the wall, and started choking her. You guys, I cried. I was beating my uncle, beating him, you know what I'm saying, to get up off of her. Like, you are a man. Like, you overpowering this woman. You feel me? I'm not going to so I end up calling the police on my uncle. Yes, me. Because I hate to see a man overpower a woman in a situation like that. That does something to your mental. Like, are you serious? If you got kids and you going through this within your home, get out of that relationship because that messes up a child's mental. I am a living witness. Okay? So the police came, boom, my uncle went to jail. Okay, boom. Do I feel bad because I put my uncle in jail? Hell no. Y'all should have seen my auntie neck. She was almost out of here if I wouldn't have called the police. And matter of fact, what made it all so good, the police was right around the corner. So it ain't taking but 2-3 minutes to get over there. And they had done already, but me not knowing before I even moved there, they had done already been there that week. So they took my uncle to jail, So my uncle called down where I'm from, and my grandma and them told me I'm being grown, I'm all in their business, this, that, and third. I need to this, that, and that. I don't need to be there. But mine, I tell you, I was the babysitter. Let me tell you, let me go and put that out there. I was the babysitter because my auntie, she needed time to herself. So I told her to go ahead. You know what I'm saying? I would watch the kids. You feel me? I would keep the kids. But y'all, this abuse didn't stop. You feel me? My uncle did. I say he stayed in there. This was for domestic violence was, even real. Like this was before you was really even getting time about domestic violence like you getting it now. Excuse me. My uncle bonded out. They had gave him a bond or whatever, so he came to the house or whatever. He ain't say nothing to me for like a whole week or two. And when we finally started talking, I told him, I said, "Unc, you wrong. You know what I'm saying? You did that in front of them kids. Them kids didn't deserve that. You know what I'm saying? None of us deserve that. I'm a child. You feel me? You didn't think about none of us as far as seeing you choking their mother out. You feel me? So we talked or whatever. And I told him, I said, I'll go back home because I'm not gonna deal with this. I'm not gonna be witnessing this. So boom. Me and my uncle talked. My uncle was like, no, I don't want you to go back home, this, that, and her. You know what I'm saying? We getting ready to move, hopefully things will be better. Okay. So him and his wife had unsquashed that. Boom. She didn't leave. Okay. But she did go get her a little breather or whatever. So I guess they talked about it and got everything back right or whatever. This is before I knew about a narcissist. And that's exactly what my uncle was. Okay. We moved out of the place that we were at, which was in Ocala. Okay. We moved to Reddit. Okay. This was before I moved to Reddit. We moved to Reddit, which was a little country town. Y'all, it got worse. The abuse got worse. Oh my God. I'm gonna go tell you a little bit about this here. Okay, it was one fight getting out of church. Matter of fact, we moved across the street from our church. Because I tell you, we used to have to travel from Ocala to the church. But my uncle and found a house, so we ended up moving across the street from the church. Okay, this abuse did not stop. It's like every time he go to church, he play with God, play like he holier than thou, get up there, preach. He do the most, and then bam, I've never seen this a day in my life. If any of you have been through this, I'm saying as a child within an abusive home, hit me up. You feel me? Because this is domestic violence this month here. It is real. This is a good topic to speak on because there are a lot of victims that's being victimized, and they are so blind. Their eyes are so closed. They don't want to see. You understand what I'm saying? So if you can help somebody get up out of domestic violence, do that. But anyway, so the abuse got worse. Back to my uncle and his wife. We were coming from church. I vaguely remember we was coming from church one night. You feel me? And I heard my uncle, my aunt, they were arguing about something. So I'm like, oh my God, here we go. You know what I'm saying? Okay, after that fight that they had in Ocala, boom, we was good. You feel me? They hadn't had no fight like that in about 2 months. Lord have mercy, turn right round. And here we go again. Do y'all know I had to gather these children up? We had to run down the fucking street from where I stayed to get away from my uncle. He was finna kill his wife. He was so sick-minded. Oh my God. This lady would come home from school, work, anywhere. Do you know what he would do? Oh, go take your underwear off. Let me see if you've been fucking. And I'm like, what the heck? I'm a virgin. I don't know nothing about this. What is you? Oh, you feel me? So I'm thinking that's how a man, before it took me a long time to date. I promise I ain't start dating till I was like 19. No, seriously, my baby father's dead. I ain't really start being sexually active till I was 19, all because my mental was messed up. I'm about to cry because this is real. You feel me? This is real. This is real. Domestic violence will mess your mind up. Just me witnessing this as a child. I'm still kind of torn from that, like, because it affected me. But anyway, so he would do stuff like that, make her go take her underwear off, get and beat her. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm witnessing this, like I'm listening to this, and there have been times when they would fight, and she would grab me in the middle, like I'm supposed to be the protection, but he'll beat me too, and that's what he used to do. So this, I got sick of it. I got sick of it. Me being a person that I am, I'm not gonna fight my uncle because I can't overpower no man. You feel me? But her just grabbing me and putting me in the middle, I got bruised. You feel me? I went through some shit. My mental today, I'm more calmer than I ever been now. You know what I'm saying? Because I got counseling. You know what I'm saying? My kids, I even told my kids about it. I always told my kids, you know what I'm saying? Don't get no man that hit on you, because that's not love. And I got all girls. But unfortunately, 2 of my girls decide they want to be with women, and that's fine. I'd rather that than, you know what I'm saying, than anything else. And now I'm going to be a grandma in 2 months, and she has a good little boyfriend. You understand what I'm saying? But that's besides the point. Domestic violence is real. Domestic violence is real. And for this lady to have grabbed me and put me in the middle, I'm like reliving this right now as I tell you guys this. It's real. It will mess up your whole mental if you don't go seek counseling, if you don't go seek help. Okay? So after this fight right here, you know what I'm saying? Her grabbing me, him abusing me, I was tired. I had done endured this for like a year, you guys. I had done endured this for like a year. It's plenty more fights where this come from. You know what I'm saying? I don't even want to speak on it because I'm going to cry. And I don't want nobody to feel sorry for me because you know what? I'm so over that. I'm so strong. And I know somebody prayed for me. You know what I'm saying? I'm just happy that I'm here to tell my story because I could have got killed in the midst of it all. You feel me? I'm a victim. And I was a baby. I was young. I didn't know nothing about no hitting on no woman and no sex. And now you telling your wife to go take her clothes off. Let me see if you haven't. It was filthy, you guys. I have never been through nothing like that in my life until I moved with my uncle and not knowing that my uncle, but in the front of people, he's this. But behind closed door, you beating your wife. You beating your wife. Mind I tell you, he was in the military, so he's shell shocked. But that ain't got nothing to do with it because you control you. You control you. But anyway, I'm going to get back to it because I keep jumping off the subject and I apologize. It's just a lot of little thoughts coming up right now. You know what I'm saying? That I'm trying to touch on. But anyway, you know, the shit was just so amazed to me. Like, I'm really in this kind of stuff. So I had to endure that for like a year. I had to call my mama. I said, Ma, I know we may not be the best of friends. I said, but please come get me. I said, Aunt, just Ted beating his wife up every day. I cannot do this. I can't go to school. You know what I'm saying? I have bruises on me. I'm hiding shit. You feel me? Damn principal calling every fucking day, checking on me, seeing what's going on, why I'm coming to school with bruises. You understand what I'm saying? Kids going to school with bruises. It just was crazy. And now all the children have grown up. You know what I'm saying? They got families and stuff. But guess what? He got 3 boys. And guess what? Them boys, it didn't touch them. Domestic violence, they're beautiful husbands to their wives. Beautiful husbands to, and the way he used to do his kids, but I'm not going to get into that. Because all business ain't y'all business. I'm just speaking on the domestic violence part. You know what I'm saying? So it's a mental thing. That shit will mess you up. So I feel Miss LaTruth. And I wasn't even a wife. I'm a child. You feel me? Watching the wife get beat up, man. This shit real. It's so real. So I wish a lot of you stop with this lady, it's a skit. That lady says it's not no skit. How you gonna skit domestic violence? Who want to skit something like that? No. I'm glad that lady left. Took her kids and seek shelter. Because if not, I hate to say this about Mr. LaTruth, but from what she's saying on that video today, and that was the first time that lady came out to speak her truth. So y'all should applaud that lady. Man, that lady would have killed that girl, man. Then what? Then everybody be like, oh, I'm glad that lady left. It's too toxic. And after a year of me enduring that abuse with my uncle and my auntie, my mama came. No, I'm lying. This is how I got away from this abuse, you guys. We went to a family reunion, my auntie's family, that she's from Bartow, Florida. We went there, okay? I spoke with, it's like I was so silent, you know what I'm saying? So like her family was like worried about me, like, what's wrong with you, Tiff? Like, you know what I'm saying? They didn't know nothing about that she was going through abuse and nothing like that. So me being the person I am, I'm scared to say anything because I'm scared what my uncle might. He was so controlling. I'm scared what he might have did to me. But anyway, her cousin took me off and talked to me. You feel me? And I cried out to her. I told her I want to go back to Gainesville, where I'm from. You feel me? Because my uncle is beating on his, and I'm a child. I got to watch these kids. I'm raising their kids. You feel me? I'm a kid myself. I'm failing in school. You feel me? I don't even know if I'm going to get my high school diploma or not, but luckily I got my GED. You feel me? And I'm in college. And I own a business. And I thank God. You feel me? But that shit fucked me up for life. Okay? But back to that. So what she did, she was like, well, what you want to do? I said, I want a ticket out of here. You know what I'm saying? I'm 15 years old. I don't have no money. They take care of me. You know what that lady did? And I told her, please don't say that. You know what that lady did? That lady waited till my uncle went to the store. My auntie, which is his wife, told her cousin, send her home. Send her home. Y'all, my mental was so bad. You guys, my mental was so bad. Okay? She paid for me a Greyhound bus ticket to Tampa. It was a 2-way trip. I got off at Tampa and I got on another bus that took me straight to Gainesville, Florida. I went to my grandmother's house. My granddad, all my family was there waiting on me. They were so hurt when they seen me, because I've always been a plump young girl. You feel me? But when my family see me, they cried. They were in so disbelief how small I was. Not to mention how they had us in the church. You know what I'm saying? Wearing long dresses down to the ankle. I couldn't watch TV. I couldn't do nothing. Like, I got to live like they live. The old-fashioned way. And at the same time, I'm being abused. Come on, man. What 14, 15-year-old child need to go through that? But I'm glad that I'm out of that. It's more to this story, you guys, but some things are just left unsaid because I ain't on here to get no clout. I ain't on here to get no, like I say, I'm not really a big fan of the views and all that stuff. I want to leave this where it's at. You understand what I'm saying? I just want to speak on domestic violence because I see everybody opinionated, and to Miss LaTruth and Mr. LaTruth, y'all opinion don't matter because they know what they were going through. They know what happened up under their roof. And the only reason why the world knows is because Miss LaTruth posted it. Had that lady not have posted it, more than that could have happened. Had her dad not been there, she'd have probably been getting buried this weekend. And nobody would have known anything. Long as them cameras was up. See, that's why it's good to have cameras in your home. So it can catch everything. Everything. And guess what, you guys? They are no longer together. My uncle and his ex-wife, they divorced, and she wrote a book. And guess what it's called? If You Hit Me Again. And guess who's in it? Me. And guess what the author's name is? Tanya Filer Favors. Go look her up. If You Hit Me Again, go read that book. That book is about our family. If you get the book, please inbox me. Hit me up. Let me know you got my auntie book, because that's going to always be my auntie. I don't give a damn. But she wrote her life story, her abuse, the things that she went through in that book. And I'm in there. I'm in there. So, you know. So I say that to say this. I have told my story. I have never been in abuse like that. You know what I'm saying? No, but I was abused as a child. I went through something like, I watched domestic violence. You might well say, you know what I'm saying, I was a victim. You know what I'm saying? But I don't feel sorry for myself. I don't want nobody to feel sorry for me, because you know what? I'm a mother of 3. I have a wonderful man. You know what I'm saying? And God is amazing. You know, yeah, I was getting a little sentimental, just rethinking, having to replay that. You know what I mean? People act like they never went through anything, but when you see a person going through stuff comes back up. Stuff you done been through. You may not have been through that, but it's something similar. I say get away. That go for man, it ain't just the woman being abused, man being abused too. Men are being abused too. Let me tell you something. When I was with my baby father for 11 years, my 17-year-old father, okay? And this is no lie. I'm going to tell my story. I'm going to tell what I did. I was abusive to my baby's father. I used to always feel like I could put my hands on him, this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? I was young, though. I because of what I watched, I've been through, that shit took mental effect on me. And I took him through that. 11 years. My baby daddy got tired of that. And know what he did? We broke up. He went back to Miami, and I stayed in my place. And guess what I did? I seek counseling. I seek help. And guess what? I was single for a while. After my last child, I didn't want no more relationships. I had to fix me. Because you cannot put your hands on people and think it's okay. It's not okay. Now I will be 46 next month. I don't like to argue. I get away from disagreements. You feel me? When stuff go to getting loud and anybody can be going through something, I don't want to watch it. God has delivered me from that. And the only reason why I've been through that with my baby father, because of what I've been through growing up. So y'all stop judging the Latrus. They going through it. It's their season. They going through it. Who's to say they might get back together and be grand as ever? But Miss Latrus say no. All we can do is hear what this lady say. We don't know the love that they shared. We don't know what they got going on. It ain't our business. Everybody got an opinion. I watched everybody, well, not everybody, because I ain't really been on social media, but I caught a few lives, speaking on that subject. You know what I'm saying? One live I caught, I can relate to it. I ain't gonna call no names. I can relate because they was real with it. It ain't your business. Stop judging. Stop making their content y'all platform. You know what I'm saying? It's I may have not said that right, but it's real, you guys. Them people over there going through some shit. While y'all sitting making fun of this shit, talking about what this lady trying to do and all this, talking about this lady trying to get attention. No, I don't see that. She's crying out to us. She just need a hug. She needs somebody to talk to. That lady is not seeking attention. That lady hand is fucked up. But everybody got on their content. Oh, she faking. Well, I don't know why this a skit. That lady ain't finna skit no shit like that. Who skit domestic violence but a damn dummy? I don't see why anybody would even put their business, but something like that. Yeah, definitely. You know what I'm saying? Because she's crying out. But just to put your shit up here on social media for y'all to get right back together, for you to get clout and somebody to get content off of you, that's a whole no. I don't be in people business. I don't care what nobody go through because I got my own motherfucking problems over here. But when I see content being talked about and it's serious, I'm going to speak my truth because I can relate. No, I was an adult to go through domestic violence. I was a child. I went through domestic violence with my auntie. I watched as she was being beaten by her husband. And I was thrown in the middle of it to where I got beat. See, it's a difference. So yes, I am a victim. That tore me up mentally. I had to think before I brought children in this world. I have a 25-year-old who suffers right now from depression. Hello. It ain't nothing I took her through because I'm a great mom. It's because she lost her father. That's a whole nother story. I got a story on that too. You feel me? But that's a whole nother content. But anyway, we just have to pray, for everybody, that's going through abuse because it's real. Domestic violence is real. It's oh my God, it's so real it's sickening. It's sickening, you guys. And I don't have nothing bad to say about Mr. Latrus because it's not my business. I'm really speaking on my take on this and what I've been through. You know what I'm saying? But to the Latrus, I pray for you guys. I hope everything, comes out great for you guys and your family. You know what I'm saying? I wish you guys the best in whichever decision that y'all make. If y'all chose to divorce and go y'all separate ways, I wish you guys the best. God bless you guys. God bless you. And I hate to see y'all going through. I hate to see domestic violence, period. I hate to see, I don't like to see that. I hate that a woman feel like that's okay. That's not okay for a man to hit on you. You are too beautiful. You are more than a punching bag, ladies. Know your worth. Know your worth. Your worth is not to let a man beat on you and hide it. Your worth is not that. Your peace, your life is worth more than a punch, more than you getting beaten, bruises, hiding black eyes. You're worth more than that, ladies and gentlemen, because gentlemen go through it too. I'm not gonna leave the men out because I wasn't so much as an abuser. I just did stuff I ain't had no business doing to my baby daddy. You know what I'm saying? But we all right now. You know what I'm saying? We talked about it. I told him where this stuff come from. I've never been that way. You know what I'm saying? It affected me through the years. And he forgave me. He's moved on with his life. I'm in another relationship. You know what I'm saying? We better off as good friends. We, raise our baby together. And it is what it is. I just hate that the LaTruth's going through this. This bothers me. Because I watch both of them. I watch both of them. I do. And it's sad. It's sad how people turning stuff around and just saying this lady faking and just doing the most. You know what I'm saying? People got their own opinion. You feel me? They got their own opinion, and it is what it is. Y'all grown, I'm grown. This is my take. This is my opinion. My heart goes out. Get it together. Women, know your worth. Stop thinking that your worth is being beaten on. Y'all arguing every day. Toxic shit. Get out of that. I watched abuse go on right here on YouTube. I ain't gonna say no name, but I watch abuse go on right here on YouTube. But guess what? I believe they worked through it. God blessed them. And from what I can see, they doing good. I don't owe nobody on here anything. I'm nobody's friend on here. You feel me? I'm going to speak what I want to speak about anybody. Okay? I love everybody. You feel me? I don't know anyone and I ain't trying to know no one. But what I am going to say is we got to stop tearing each other down as people. Content creators need to be just that, content creators. Stop throwing shade. I keep seeing that going on. Stop throwing shade at each other. Because a person get a brand new car, you hating. Stop doing that. I'm off the domestic violence stuff now. I'm going to speak on this here hating stuff y'all got going on too. It doesn't matter. Because a person got their hair done or they got their nails done or they... Stop it. Because you can get the same thing. How much a person making on YouTube, how much a person making on Facebook, it doesn't matter. You can do the same thing. Don't be a hater all your life. I ain't never been a hater. I love to see a person doing good. Listen, if you can do it, do it. I congratulate you. If you can get that big house, that big 12-bedroom house, get it. If you can ride around here in a BMW truck, do it. But because I'm riding in a Honda, you riding in, I'm not going to hate on you. Because I can go there. I can do the same thing you do. So we gotta stop with all this here. All this throwing your house up here on the YouTube and what you got. Who you got to prove it? What you proving anything to anybody for? You ain't got to prove none of these people on this damn social media. I know Tiffany ain't finna do it. This is why I say I can blow up. And I know I can blow up. I know how to do it. I don't read into this social media stuff, how you make money. I don't want to. I don't want to. You know why? Because I'm not a follower. I'm a whole leader. I'd rather stay right here where I'm at with no friends, no likes, no views than to go through drama. I'm not jumping on nobody's platform. I'm not doing none of that. Because I'm not proving anything to anyone. Listen, I love all y'all. I see a lot of content creators doing it big right now, doing different shit, and I love that. I'm the type, you might even see me comment up under your platform. I'ma always commend you. I can never take from you. I can never hate on you because I don't know you, and I would never do that. It's time to live and let live and stop hating on each other. Life is so short. You don't know when you out of here. You don't know when your expiration date. Before this social media shit was made, everybody was working. Everybody was doing their own thing. Now that social media and everybody got jobs now, they can work on social media. Your whole day gets spun on here. But that ain't my business. All I'm saying is, let's love each other. Stop hating on each other. I ain't never been that type of person. Well, I don't come on social media like that. Every now and then I'm on here. And you can bet your life on that. I'm on here every now and then. I can count how many videos I got on this goddamn platform. Because YouTube ain't for me. But I had to come and speak on a domestic violence awareness month today because my job, we really big on that. We're also big on breast cancer awareness. My business is big on breast cancer as well. So all I can say is prayers to everyone. Let's love each other. Give somebody a hug that needs it. Stop tearing each other down, Black people. This is why the white man would rather see us dead or in jail. Because us as Black people tear each other down. And the white man watches us do it. You wonder why that damn Parkland boy that shot up all them babies got life. Like Plies say. Because he's incompetent to stand trial. And they feel like he's mental. But let it would have been a Black man. They'd have burnt him. He'd have been dying by legal ejection tomorrow. So Black people, let's come together and know your partner. If you dating someone, know their mental. Know their mental. I'm telling you. Because this shit real. I go back to the domestic violence conversation. It's real. Pick and choose your partner. Sometimes you don't see it coming. Till it slap you in the damn face. I love you guys. That's all I want to come on here and say. I want to speak my piece on the little truths. And I want to tell my little piece of story. It's a lot more stories to that. Hell, I can do a whole goddamn platform and blow this bitch up if I want to. But I'm not gonna do that because this ain't what I do. This is not my calling. I love y'all. God bless you guys.